We welcome you to Hope Field, proud home of the Gardiner Tigers, as Munson Media Sports brings you 7-on-7 high school football tonight. The Madison Bulldogs will be in town tonight to take on your Gardiner Tigers in 7-on-7 football. We welcome the Bulldogs in here. We welcome all our fans up in Madison, along with our Gardiner Tiger fans as well. Glad you could join us here. John Burgess will be joining me in progress here tonight. I'm Rob Munson. I'm joined here by Calvin Mason. He's running our camera. I'm doing production and play-by-play, and Owen Munson is our intern here tonight from Hope Field and Gardiner. Glad you could join us. As we said, we're getting set to go here. We're waiting for the final bank of lights coming up and on. They just finished volleyball here. The Gardiner Tigers with a win over the Messalonski Eagles in volleyball in earlier action here. In a game you saw at Halldale High School here tonight, this afternoon, I should say. A good one. It was 1-1 for a stretch of time, and Mount Abram won that one 3-1. Gardiner Tigers set to go here. They'll be led by quarterback Wyatt Chadwick, number 18, for the Gardiner Tigers. Quarterback, multiple quarterbacks for the Madison Bulldogs. Number 32, Kristen Cabrera, will be at quarterback as well. Tigers will go on offense first here as we get set to go. We'll bring the clock up here shortly here from Hopefield in Gardiner. We're tied in the scoring system here, we hope. So Chadwick is going to drop it in underneath, up over the 40-yard line. It's one-hand touch, very slippery right in there. That went to Cole Brand. Taking a pause here to bring our live clock up. Ball out to the 39-yard line. Nice to hear the tones of Sam Shaw here tonight. Chadwick again going to throw over the middle. He does. A little avoidance, but a short gain for the Tigers. Went again over to Brand. So Brand's been busy here. Just underway here from Hopefield and Gardiner. Chadwick set to go. Gets a snap from Q Martin. Little crossing action. Now he's got a man wide open on the middle out over the 40-yard line. Finally tagged there, but not before a good gain by Colton Doobie. We'll get Coach Burgess mic'd up here. As soon as he's set, he'll give me the signal. We'll bring his mic up. Tigers on the march. No score, just underway. Chadwick's looked good here. Now he's got to get rid of it. He does over the middle. Oh, just incomplete. He had a man open there. It was Chris Spencer, just off Spencer's hands a little bit in behind him. Is Coach Burgess all set, Owen? Well, I haven't brought your mic up yet, John. I'm waiting for you to get settled. Just give me the word. Okay, we're going to bring Coach Burgess on. Evening, John Burgess, joining me up here.
Sorry to be a little bit late.
Coach on the fly gets a 5-yard penalty for delay a game, Coach Burgess, but we've got 13 minutes left.
Well, I was here for the start. I just couldn't speak over this microphone yet.
Yeah, I turned the mic down, so. Chadwick wants to throw. He's going to be at the sideline. A good pass just out by the stake.
Having seen the first play or two by Gardiner, and is that they've learned that thing about throwing the underneath pass rather than trying to throw deep right away. And
that was to Kyle Adams.
Yeah. And I think they might have learned that from last week's game because their opponent was throwing the back out of the backfield a very, very large amount of time.
Chadwick going to throw left side now. He does a little stay route and scampering down the left side. I think that was Ryan Bannister on the catch for the Gardiner Tigers.
Okay.
So nice march, Tigers, as Coach Burgess said, been on tempo, throwing the shot underneath stuff so far in the quick passes.
Yeah.
Chadwick wants to throw here again, of course, and he's going to go over the middle. He's got his man wide open again.
Yeah.
Into the hands of Colton Doobie, and Doobie makes a little shake and bake down inside looks like he's down inside the 10-yard line, or just about the 10-yard line.
Just about on the 10. Yeah, right on the 10 he is, and timeout is called by
I think they signaled one way and then the other, but it's the Bulldogs taking time out. Good, so that'll give us a chance to resettle. And as we say, welcome Coach Burgess into the broadcast here on the fly as we get going here. So 11:45 left. You see in the clock. I think the clock is working. And it is. No down in distance, so we don't have that in there. Madison Bulldogs, of course, located in Madison Memorial High School up in Madison, Maine.
Yeah, that's a haul. It's good to see them come down here. It's a whole different. We're having a crazy season like this. To see different ball clubs come down here to Gardiner and see people we've never seen before is kind of nice.
Yeah, normally we wouldn't be in a league with Madison, but everybody's playing each other here. The teams that have 7-on-7 going on. Chadwick's looked sharp in this drive.
Yes, he has.
Multiple completions. Well. Gets it.
Oh, another good pass.
Down inside the 5-yard line. Down.
Yeah.
That's over the goal line for the touchdown.
Yeah,
so
that was a touchdown. But that was a really good play because he threw it down low. It was planned that way. He just went across the goal line and stopped, turned, dropped down low, and the ball was right in his arms. Really impressed by that first drive with Gardiner this week, Coach. I think they learned a lot last week, don't you?
I think so. I talked to head coach Patrick Munson. He was talking about, how they were doing some things differently. They had a good one against Maranacook that they won, and we're going to get the kick here. This is one of the things that you can do here, and they have Connor Bell, who's a terrific kicker, left-footed kicker. We saw him drive the ball the other night, number 33.
And there's no defense against it, folks. As you can see here, there's a few changes in this game from regular 12-man football, but the kicker is still very important.
John, you got your monitor over there. Is it working?
Yes, it's great.
Okay, so we're going to take a look at the replay for the folks at home. John, you can take a look at the replay along with us here. As we said, Chadwick throwing on tempo, and rather than trying to shoot the ball downfield, they've been going underneath most of this drive here, and you'll see it. Make sure we give credit where it's due here to the recipient, just kind of sitting down underneath there.
Yeah, they were, yeah. It was, and the quarterback delayed the throw quite a bit. And
I'm trying to see who that is getting up.
It's a receiver.
We'll bring in some young eyes.
I can't tell they don't have numbers on the front.
Yeah, no numbers on the front. I'm going to send our intern, Owen Munson, go down and see Mr. Shaw and ask him who got that touchdown catch, okay, for me? It's nice to have another body up here. We've got Owen up here doing some camera training tonight, so we got the angles figured out this time. We suffered with it previously. And at quarterback, Jack Terrio, he's going to throw it right side, incomplete. Number 61. Don't go by the numbers. The numbers don't mean anything at all. It's not eligible numbers and things like that you normally get in that situation.
Yeah, you can't tell anyhow. And there's, as you know, folks, there's very few linemen on the line of scrimmage. In fact, there's one each side usually.
Yeah, just the centers. That was Kyle Adams on the touchdown catch. Kyle, a couple of catches in that drive. Wyatt Chadwick looked good on that drive, spreading the ball around to a bevy of receivers, so that bodes well for the Tigers. Now let's see what the Madison Bulldogs can do, trailing 7-0. Terrio, he's going to get the snap. He's going to throw it over the middle. That's tipped and almost intercepted.
Yeah.
Yeah, Connor Bell tipped the ball and almost knocked it away. So we'll get a fourth down here. And punting is something that is done in this game. Going back into punt formation is number 7, Bryce Willett, for the Madison Bulldogs.
That was a good defensive series by Gardiner to go along with that first offensive drive.
And the fair catch, of course, made.
40.
Tigers will be in pretty good shape now. So they'll start there.
On the 42-yard line, Rob.
So they're going to have about 8 yards to go for the first down marker. I got a lot of grief from my granddaughter Karen about my math skills the other day, trying to figure out where the first downs were. So I've been working. Karen's been tutoring me on this, and see, Karen, I did a lot better. So it's 8 yards to the 50-yard line, Karen. First down and 10 for the Tigers here. They've got 1st and 8 actually. Chadwick gets motion out to the right side. He gets set, looks downfield. Now he wants to go on the swing pass. Oh, he's got him. He's got Kyle Adams for the touchdown. His second touchdown of the night. What a toss that was to Adams. We'll take a look at this, Coach Burgess, on the replay. Right on the fingertips, laid out there. Adams laid himself out, made the catch, and took it home to the house. So a great job by the Gardiner Tigers right out of the gate here. We'll take a look at this one here. We'll stay with it after the extra point. We'll show you the extra point. We'll slow this one down into super slow-mo speed. We'll show you what Adams did on this catch. This is Connor Bell. Tigers up early, 13-0 over the Madison Bulldogs.
Connor's got his second chance at it pretty early in the game. Ooh, drove it low and wide.
Yeah, skidded that one. Let's take a look at that great play, and Coach Burgess will break this one down for you. What a toss and what a catch. Here it comes.
Yeah. This right here, this is too early.
So getting set here on it. I've got the whole play here, so we've got plenty of time.
Yeah, all right, good.
So you see the motion come out. And what that does, John, when they go motion, it opens up that seam. You can see the inside receiver is Kyle Adams. And what they did is they caused a little bit of problems. Adams is running down the seam, passes the linebacker. Look at it.
Yeah, that middle coverage there, that was by a fellow had a defensive line number on. I wonder if that might have an effect on his coverage.
I think they just went whatever shirts they have. And
is that right?
Yeah, and Adams, what a catch that was by Kyle
great.
Adams. He reached out. You saw it. We put in super slow-mo for you. And,
yeah, and it was a great stride. One thing I saw about that, actually, as a former pass receiver, is he was able to go full sprint right from the get-go and knew that he was going to be able to have that ball thrown a long way deep for him.
All right, that was Terrio down the field, and he hit Bryce Willett with it.
Yeah.
A good bomb down the left side.
Yeah, and a great catch between two defenders there, and a great play for them, and it's something they needed right away by being down by 2 touchdowns, and they had that big long pass right away.
I was going to say they're at the 16-yard line for the first down.
Ball's in the middle of the field.
Terrio wants to throw again, fakes it over the middle. He's got his man. Just tipped away.
Very,
that was a good tip in jumping in.
Yeah, Giffen made a great play on that, Coach. He reached right in, ran right beside him, right on that backside shoulder, and was able to reach in front and knock that ball down. And the ball was a good pass.
That was Chadwick on the defensive play that time for the Gardiner Tigers. Well done by Wyatt.
Very good play, Wyatt. And so now, second down. Ball's in the middle of the field, shaded to the left.
So, Madison looking underneath this time. They'll toss it down there quickly, and it goes to Nichols.
Yeah, took about a 3-yard gain. It's about all it was. But now third down.
Zoom in a little bit, Cal. I think we're a little bit further away. Okay. So it's going to be third down. The big catch by Bryce Willett, the senior wide receiver. It's got Madison down knocking at the door. So you want to probably see where Willett is. He's in the left slot here. They'll go trips here to the near side in motion. Terrio wants to throw. Throws it left side in and thrown. And I think the Tigers got the interception.
Yeah, it was. They called a touchback and a little touchback signal, but I think that's a new signal because it would normally be on defense. But
we'll take a look at here on the replay, and Cole Brand on the interception here for the Gardiner Tigers. So we get a second to look at it here. Brand's in over the middle. They're trying to hit the quick slant there. Watch Brand. He jumps the route, comes in, undercuts it.
Yeah.
Does a nice job there, Cole Brand.
Yeah, they were in just good position there because, and if the quarterback had realized that his receiver was too far downfield to get a pass to anyhow, if he threw it long, he would have been, you make it be incomplete, but it would be a better situation.
Tipped up almost into the hands there of Jack Terrio. Incomplete it goes. So Tigers dodge a bullet there as the long pass on the left side hit Willett, but Madison not able to dodge it, get it in the end zone. Tigers dodged it with the interception. Very similar to last week's interception that we saw by Brand. Underneath incomplete.
Yeah, threw hard and low. Still trying to hit the short underneath person, but not quite as much of in the pass pattern. They went to the weak side, which might mean there's only one wide receiver over there that time and 2 to the right, and this time they're going 3 to the left.
So they'll flood that left zone here.
Yeah.
They'll bring
And one to the right.
I think that's Adams. Remember, no uniforms on the front for the Tigers, and they want to go square up to Adams. They've got him. He makes the catch. Can he get it? Very close. Kyle Adams having a good game tonight so far. Had the long touchdown catch that you saw in the replay, and then that time they put all the receivers over to one side, and what they did is they took and they isolated Kyle Adams here on the near side. And it brings up a fourth down. The Tigers will go for it.
Yeah.
Quick pass underneath. They've got Adams again. He's got the first down.
Good catch by Adams, and that was a quick throw. One thing I would notice a difference this week is the quarterback last week was really taking a long fade back. He'd take 2 steps, and then it'd take 3 more steps
Same
backwards.
guy, John. Same guy as Chadwick
Oh,
last week,
Chadwick,
too.
yeah.
So they've changed things up. And we said they would. You said they would, John. You
Yeah.
said the Tigers will go to school on this, and they have.
Yeah, and he's doing a great job with just a short drop and releasing that ball.
Thrown in tempo there. Got a wheel route to the outside. Now it comes inside, and he's able to drill it in there to Cole Brand. Brand did a good job, John. He was going to run up the sideline, but the defender saw that it was going to be that wheel route, so he jumped the route, and Brand cut it off, came inside, got inside leverage, and made the catch.
And good catch and good throw. That was right. It was low around the waist and knees that he threw it, but it was an easy one to catch.
It sure was. Chadwick wants to throw. He does. Got it in underneath again. A little spinorama move in there about the 30-yard line by Kyle Adams.
It's amazing that the feeling you get when the receiver receives at that time and he made a spin move, which didn't matter, just spin, they're just going to tag him, touch him. And I was thinking, boy, that's a great move, but they don't tackle him.
Yeah. Boy, if they had to tackle him with that spin move, Adams might be still heading to the end zone.
Yeah.
So Chadwick gets the Martin snap. He's back. He wants to throw surveys. Now he wants to go deep. Now he's going to come in underneath.
Wow. Good thought. Good thought.
Went through his progression, came all the way back down to Colton Doobie.
Looked like he started to wind up to throw it deep, but he smartly pulled it back, and Chadwick had a good low throw and got part of the yardage.
Sorry, I didn't pull the scoreboard back up. Let's do that again.
Throwing that out by tough job there. The ball went through his hands. And Connor doesn't normally have that happen to him. Connor Bell, I believe it was.
Oh, and push it on the receiver.
Oh, wow.
Chadwick wants to throw, surveys the scene. He's got him stay patting out to the far side, wide open, and drills it on the money.
Yep. Great pattern, great quick out pattern by the receiver, and ball was thrown right in there. Chadwick threw it right in. Who was the receiver on that route?
I'm going to check. Remember, the Tigers don't have numbers on the front, so
yeah, I know.
Lots of times we got to wait till they turn around, and we really can't. We'll take a look in here at the Gardiner Tiger Brain Trust in there. Owen Munzing on our camera right now, getting some good tutelage from Calvin Mason. Beautiful night for football here, John. Too bad we couldn't play, as you and I say, too bad we couldn't play like a real rock'em sock'em football game.
Yeah, would have been
a beautiful night.
And, it's a great day for football.
That might have been Corliss on the catch, I believe. I'm looking at Corliss go back out to the far side. So I think we'll give that catch to Corliss.
Okay, number 27.
Stop clock here after the timeout. 13-0. Tigers on the march again. Chadwick surveys the scene. Now he goes in the end zone. He's got his man, but it's incomplete, a little bit too far outside.
Yep. And you might say that's not a good throw, but it wasn't a bad throw at all because it was either wasn't much room between the receiver and the sideline, and of course the receiver's going really fast, and it probably would have carried him out of the end zone. Anyway.
Yeah, would have been tough to even keep that with only 1 foot in.
Yeah, so throw it long like that is a good plan.
So Chadwick wants to throw short this time. He does, gets it to the outside and trying to skip in, but close to the stake is Adams again.
Yeah, that's Kyle Adams.
I'm going to say Kyle's got about 5 catches so far here. We're only in the first quarter. So.
Yeah.
You can rack your numbers up, John. Normally you get 5 catches in a game. That's pretty good. But of course they're throwing the ball every play, so you can rack them up pretty fast.
He has good moves.
He sure does. Yep, he sure does.
Oh, that's
underneath. Incomplete. A little contact there, but they'll let it go.
Yeah. Good pass and good by the receiver, and was pretty well covered, and he threw it in there, but it was too tight.
So we're going to get a field goal attempt here by Connor Bell. Bell hit his first extra point, missed the second one, but he's certainly capable of the kick from here. It's nothing really more than an extra point because extra points are a little long.
And he's not bothered by the rush or the defense.
Right.
Good concentration.
He's up and
like
driving it, yeah.
Good three-point kick, and that's an important three-point kick, putting him up by 16 points. And good job, rather than by the 13 that they were earlier.
So, Tigers are up 16-0 here as we count down the end of one here. So to be Madison ball, they had a good drive the last time. They hit the big pass to Bryce Willett to set him up in Tiger territory, knocking at the door, but then the interception by Cole Brand. Second game that we've done, and the second interception Brand's had, the end zone almost identical plays, John, where he steps inside the skinny post type of route and undercuts it, and he's made two really good plays on defense. He was our Capsa Pizza player of the game right now. I would say that Mr. Adams is making a good move for that pizza, and the thing with Kyle, his grandfather Doug will be all over that pizza. I know he will. It's like how the parents, take the kids peanut butter cups, and the kid said, "What happened to those peanut butter cups?" "Oh, I don't know what happened to them. Cat must have got them." Back to pass Terriot. He wants to throw it now, and now he's going to come off underneath and. Ball don't lie. That was a little more than the 4 seconds that you sometimes sometimes get. Coach Al watching up in Bulldog territory.
That was a good play by Cotton Doobie. Colton. Is it Colton?
Colton.
Colton, okay. And good coverage, good hand on the ball, and caused it to be incomplete.
Well, thank God camera tandem. Owen Munsing working the controls right now. Calvin Mason also. Terriot wants to throw. He's in rhythm.
I think
this is going to be the last play of the quarter. He's going to go long and deep, and Adams is over there. Did he get it? I think he did. Kyle Adams with the interception at the end of the quarter. What an interception and range shown there by Kyle Adams. Well, we want to stay with this one. We'll take a quick look at this, then we'll take our quarter break, John. We want to take a look at this interception here by Adams. It was a beauty. He covered a lot of territory on that, John.
He did. The ball was in the air a long time, but he made it over there, and the receiver was out of the area completely because he was running his pattern. The throw was just a little too high in the quarterback's throw.
We'll take a look at John.
And gave him time.
Terriot's back there. He's looking left, and now he comes right.
Yeah. See how. There we go.
Boy, good range shown by Adams here to get all the way over there. Yeah. Yep, good replay. Good camera work by Owen.
Good camera. They're doing a nice job on that camera.
Kids are doing a good job. Yeah, we're staying wider this week. We found that, all the passing
so many throws.
And all of that, that we had to make sure that we stayed plenty wide.
Yep.
Cheerleaders here tonight. I've got a video of the cheerleaders I'm going to pull up and play for you during the course. Probably halftime I'll get it up. They made a little cheer out on the field, and they sent me that, so I'm going to play that for you folks. At halftime we'll have a cheerleading video.
Aren't you good, Rob?
Trying to.
Take care of those cheerleaders.
So we've changed the sides of the field. Chadwick throws underneath again. He drops in the hands of Cole Brand. Brand's going to be out over the 40. So second down. And about 10 yards to go to get to the 50-yard line. That's our next marker.
Yeah, that was a really good pattern, Rob, by the receiver, because he went down, and a good play by the quarterback too. A good design play because he just caught it on 3 steps on the break, and that's very difficult to defend.
Chadwick now he goes the other side. He's got the same receiver, Cole Brand. Brand's going to dance and
he picks up a good 5, 10, 15 yards.
Yeah, so he's got the first down and more. So the next marker, you start at midfield and go 15 yards. So we're going to be looking at the 35-yard line for the first down. So Tigers in pretty good shape there.
Tigers have the ball, first and 10 at about the 43-yard line.
Chadwick surveys the scene. Now he throws underneath into a crowd, and Adams with the catch.
Yeah, that was a heck of a pass, Coach. He threw a bullet that time, and right in the hands of the receiver. and the receiver was surrounded by 3 people, but he was in front of him. And that was a great, put a lot of mustard on that throw and got it right in there.
Oh. Got to bring our clock back up. That's what happens when I do play-by-play in production. I'll do it after this play. Chadwick. Now he looks. Now he wants to throw to the left. He does. A little juggling act, but pulled in that time.
Yeah.
Off the juggle by Chris Spencer.
That was a heck of a pass and play by Chadwick, because the receiver first receiver, I believe, was in motion going right, because that was the first look Chadwick made, but he was not free at the time, and he just passed across the field to who was the next man in line and hit him right on the button. Oh, look at, ooh.
Just out of the reach in the end zone.
Yeah. So
12:53. Remember, it's a moving clock. The clock stops in certain situations, what's called tips, timeouts. I'll get through the rest of it. Injuries is the eye. Penalties.
Ooh,
thrown to
pass.
Bell, and Bell with a little spin there.
Yeah, yeah. Good catch and run. Good catch and run. And good pass, too. I made notes that both quarterbacks last week had really strong arms, and I think they must throw a lot. This is wide open.
And incomplete in the end zone. Would have been 6.
Yeah. One of those ones where he was too wide open, I think, and you could say the lights might have bothered him, but I think it was just being so wide open that you lose your concentration.
It happens.
Yep, it does. These are young kids, but as the year goes on, I think the passing game is going to be crazy.
Tigers have a very good offensive line. They're going to be able to run the ball once we get playing real football. I like to say real football. That was Bell. Did he get in?
Yes. Yeah, he's in it. Yeah.
So that was good reception by Bell, using Bell a little bit on this, and we've seen his great kicking, but now he's come up with a couple of catches here.
Yeah, he had to make the
turn
inside and dive low for the ball, and did a great job of focusing on the ball and following it into his hands.
So as they get set for the extra point, we'll show you his touchdown catch. You can see it right here. Chadwick surveys the scene, goes through his progression, then he comes off, and now he's going to drill it in. He's really drilling the ball well. Boy, he put that right in on the money, and Bell got in.
Yeah. Yep. Very good play. They've been very impressive the first part of the ball game here. Good kicking.
It's good. So Bell's got 2 extra points, a field goal, a touchdown catch, and he must have heard about the Capsa Pizza.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be tough. If it's an easy call, I'll make the call. If it's a tough call, we'll put Coach Burgess in charge of it.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
Because he's the man. He can
right.
make that. And most of the kids on the team, they know where I live. They don't know where you live, John. So we weren't going to tell them that you live up there at 15 Green Street. We wouldn't want to let them know that. So 11:38, possession changing, so they've stopped the clock. And
I got a little story to tell you about up in my area that took place today at halftime. I'll tell it. Oh, whatever they had.
Stories at halftime with Coach Burgess.
Ooh,
new
nice.
quarterback
Good
in the
pass.
game here.
Yeah.
This is Christian Cabrera is in a quarterback here for the Madison Bulldogs. They team up with Karabeck. Karabeck, I'm not sure what the breakdown is, but Karabeck also teams up with them.
Uh-huh.
So it'll be second down. Oh, we'll bring the...
That was a really good pass by Cabrera, too, wasn't it? Especially for his first pass.
Yeah, he came in firing.
Yeah. We did another one there. That's touchdown, maybe.
Might be.
No, didn't get it. Well, there's 2 good passes. That's the way to start a ball game.
That's a great way to go. Get our clock ready. So I'm sorry I can't get the replay for you Madison folks. That normally we would have done a replay, but I was busy bringing the fixing the clock up. There we go.
There you go.
Shout out to former Tiger basketball coach, girls coach, Heath Cowan. He's watching the action from Bulldog territory.
Oh. How you doing, Keith?
Down at the 5-yard line. Thrown out in the middle. They've got their man. Having a little trouble with the numbers for the
30,
Bulldogs.
32. Is that 32?
Yeah, he's in at quarterback
Yeah,
now.
okay.
Yeah, that's Cabrera. You don't have him
I don't
on your
have him.
roster, John.
I thought that was just
it was a late addition. Number 32 is
Well, it was a good addition.
Kristen Cabrera. So second down. In the second quarter, 9:52 in the moving clock. Trip receivers here coming out to the near side here for the Bulldogs. Single receivers left side. Back to pass. They're going to throw it in underneath. They're going to connect there with Bryce Willett. And Willette's got the touchdown.
Touchdown. Well, you know, Cabrera came in, Coach, and he came in and threw 5 for 5 and a touchdown.
Came in, we call that coming in, chucking, firing.
Boy, oh boy, that's a pretty good move by the coach, isn't it?
Well, they said they were going to split the time with the kids, so we'll take a look at the touchdown for Willett. Second big catch. Had the big catch that set him up earlier. They weren't able to cash in on that one, but this time it was a little short route in the end zone. They isolated him in the left, and he was able to pick it up. They'll go for 2 here.
Yeah, going for 2.
Go from the 10-yard line for 2. Got 4 seconds. Is the throw tipped by the Tigers
and he got it.
Caught?
Yeah, he caught it. For the 2
so
points.
Willett with 2 really good plays. Let's take a look at the touchdown catch, and although the extra point catch might have been the better catch of the 2, but here's the touchdown coming up, Coach Burgess. He's going to be on the left side.
Yeah, he was a great catch. I mean, because the ball was tapped, and he still stays focused on it.
No, this is the touchdown catch. On the extra point, it was
That's
kept
where I thought we were,
Yeah, I didn't get the extra point because I was already queued this up and all that. So.
Was that? I don't have a 32 one. Is it? Oh, yeah, I got 32. He's a quarterback.
Yeah, it's Kristen Cabrera. Cabrara.
Yeah, I've got that one. And who was the one that scored the touchdown, Rob?
That was Bryce Willett, number 7 for the
okay,
Bulldogs.
Good. All right. There we go. Well, that made it a little bit more of a ball game. It's still a lot of time in the first half.
Yep, 23-8. Bring our scoreboard back up here shortly for you.
Up to Madison to come up with some defense, but they won't when they don't. Oh, my
Tigers!
word.
Tigers had Colton Doobie.
Oh.
Doobie down the left side.
Wide open and just overthrew him. And when you get a wide open receiver like that, Rob, you can attest to it. I would think that you're either going to throw it short or. It's not an easy play for the quarterback once he sees a guy wide open.
Yeah, you want to take the air out of it.
Yeah.
We want to get back to live action here. I'll bring the clock up in a second. Chadwick throws.
What a real nice catch.
Nice catch underneath. That's one of the first times have gone to the tight end. Kristen. Nice catch by Zach.
Yeah.
Plucked it up with his hands, Coach. That's what you like to see, isn't it?
Yeah.
A receiver that uses his hands to catch the ball, particularly the tight ends. If they're able to snag that ball out from with their hands, it's a big advantage. Underneath again, this is going to be dropped into Colton Doobie. Doobie's going to run down the right side.
Past the 42-yard line, and they don't marking it.
8:22, moving clock.
I thought the officials didn't give him enough. Yeah. Oh, yes, they did. They put
23-8. 23-8 Tigers.
He was lining it up wrong.
So Coach and I are in hermetically sealed bubble wrap in different press boxes here. So we're not. We sometimes will talk over each other because we don't have any visual clues because we're separated. Just like we used to on the sideline, sometimes we would talk over each other instead of saying please and thank you and all that on the sidelines. We used to have to tell our kids on the sidelines, now listen, practice is one thing, a game is completely different, okay? So don't get shocked by what goes on the sidelines during a Class A football game between Coach and me and others. There's no place for niceties or pleases and thank yous because you don't have time. And my wife Beth came down. She did the ball during a rainy day back in 1996. We played Lewiston in a monsoon, and I coerced her into using the ball dry. She says, "Don't you ever have me on the sidelines again." She says, "It's the most nerve-wracking thing I've ever done in my life, and to see you and John, the way you act with each other. My God." Back left side, this is a route down outside. A little contact afterwards, but
it was
that
good.
happens.
Yeah. And there was pretty good coverage down there, and he was closing on the receiver, and definitely a good throw, because that's the only place it should have been, and it just was not catchable, and he was defended. If he threw it shorter, it could very well have been intercepted.
Yeah, I was getting it down to Cole Brand. Cole's been busy tonight. Tigers have spread the ball around pretty well so far tonight. Multitude of catches. Adams was busy really early. Had the nice long touchdown catch, and then he's got 2 touchdown catches. Connor Bell's got a touchdown catch. Chadwick's been heaving, and he's going to heave a touchdown.
Yeah. That down and up is...
Catch a number for me, John, okay, as they come back up. Might be Bannister, not sure.
30... I think, no? Come on, baby. Keep walking so I can see your number. I couldn't. Jeepers. Oh, I see. Oh, gosh.
So it's Corliss on the right side. Okay.
Right, Aaron, 27.
Here's the kick. We'll take a look. I don't zoom in on the extra points, please. Just leave it wide. Okay. All right. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at it. The Tigers. Yeah. That was Corliss down the right side. He made a beautiful move and beautiful catch. And we'll take a look at it right here. He's going to be on the right side. Watch Corliss go down. He's going to stay on the outside. Makes a little move. He's going the wheel route.
That was a really good pass pattern.
And they catch the Bulldogs on the wheel route, and into the end zone goes Corliss. Made a good catch. You talked about, John, sometimes those are hard catches to make when you're all by yourself and you know the ball's coming to you and all. And Corliss was able to pull it in, get the touchdown for the Gardiner Tigers, his first of the night, probably the first of the season. Not sure if he's caught one before, but first of the games that we've done. So Bulldogs back at it. They scored their last time. They're going to go back out to the guy that scored the touchdown in the extra point, Bryce Willett.
Yeah. It was very good timing on that touchdown on the long pass. That's, he just threw it just right, and Corliss did not have to break stride or anything.
Sometimes I miss a play because I'm doing the clock. So we're back up. 6:14 left. You see the Tigers, a high scoring first half. They've got 30 here. Madison with 8.
Very high. And I've noticed this so far this week. Gardiner is using a lot of zone defense, which means they cover an area rather than man-to-man.
Well, I talked to Coach Patrick Munson, who coordinates the defense in his role as a defensive coordinator as well as head coach, and he said, we changed it up after the game that we did here earlier against Winthrop. They made some changes, so it's paying off, I think, for the Tigers here.
I think it's except they've got to stay in their zone. The toughest part for the young players is when you're a guy coming across, which is what happened then, and your man who started out coming across breaks across the middle, and you chase him a little bit. Well, he swings someone behind him like they did then.
That was Summer Taylor that swung in behind John, made the catch.
Yeah, and so it's just because they're in that zone coverage doesn't mean they don't make mistakes. And it's not, when you're out on the field, I'll tell you, it's not that easy, but they've done a good job of it so far.
Cabrera has sparked this offense for the Bulldogs. He'll survey the scene. Wants to throw. Now he's going to dump it underneath, and it'll be a short pass knocked away.
They were looking for the long one on that time. Both wide receivers on this side was 21, Dimitri Turcotte, and they threw over to the left side, and I couldn't quite get his number from the distance.
Yeah, Spencer with the defense. Josh Spencer with the defense for the Tigers knocked that one away. It was even a catch would have been an immediate tag and would have been just short yardage. Glad you could join us here from Oakfield. Rob Munsing, John Burgess, Owen Munsing running our camera, along with Calvin Mason doing the tutoring on the camera, with Owen running his first camera tonight.
Now, if you fans out there watch the orange line. They're all staying right in that same territory pretty much until the ball's thrown.
Tigers with the coverage.
Good coverage. Excellent
Nicely
coverage.
done down there.
Boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. That was really nice by number 33, I think. Well, oh, I can't see over there. Now he's turned, so he's got...
Chadwick on the coverage.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll take a look at that. We haven't shown many defensive big plays, but this is one for the Tigers here coming up. We'll take a look at that. Great play that Chadwick made. Take a look at this coverage, John, that Chadwick does. He maintains that inside leverage.
Oh, yeah, it was just the way you should be playing defense. He played right in his zone. That was, it was one you do in practice all the time because you're in the zone defense. You cover the guy that goes straight down the field in your zone, And he stayed right with it, did a great job.
Yeah, he had deep third responsibility.
He stayed right short with it. Here. Whoa, that was interesting.
Not much of a gain there.
No. Matter of fact, it was a. Oh, okay. The yard marker is on the yard to gain, right, Rob? Yeah, doesn't follow the ball. So it's 4th down and 5.
Thomas Crane on the catch for the Bulldogs.
Nice catch. That was a nice pattern also. They sent doubles down the receiver on that left-hand side, and then one broke inside, pulled a offensive man out of the way, and they threw it underneath to Crane.
4th and 5 for the Madison Bulldogs. Cabrera wants a look. He wants to pick up the first down, keep this going, and they will. Right over the line, the reception goes again. When he's got to go to somebody, he goes to Bryce Willett. So Willett's his go-to, and Willett just over the line to gain and picks up the first down. So he's out to that 40-yard line.
And he ran a nice pattern. And if you see it again, what you see is he sprints hard downfield, driving a man off of him, and then stops quickly and takes 2 steps forward or 1 step forward, and the ball's right there in his hands. The quarterback did a good job, too. And it's very hard and difficult to stop that play.
So that's the 35, not the 40. 35, so yard to gain for the first down is the 20 coming up here. So it's first down and 15 to go.
Yeah.
Bulldogs. Ooh, would have been a pick if that ball was up. Tigers were running to the house.
He hasn't thrown many passes like that, Rob. But you threw that one short. I don't know, it might have slipped in his hand or whatever, but it was not his normal throw.
So it'll be second down. They've got to get to the 20-yard line. They're helping us a little bit tonight because they've got stakes out there, John, so that's good. They've got the down, and what they do is they move the marker to where they have to go for the line for gain. So it's really helping us tonight having those.
Yeah.
I think everybody's learning through this, particularly. We learned a lot last week when we did our game. Cabrera's looking. He's
going to be up in a minute.
He may have been granted an extra couple of S's in Mississippi.
The Mississippi River.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. I don't know if kids know that stuff now. The way we used to do it, play out in the street, run down by the, the 54 Chevy and stop at the left bumper.
Don't run into the stone wall.
So under 35 seconds left here in the first half. So Madison will want to look at maybe using a timeout. They'll flood the right zone here, and that's where Cabrera wants to go. He's looking for the crossing receivers. Those are the middle and complete. Now, remember, the clock won't stop on an interception. They'll have to take a timeout, and they will. Stay with us at halftime. We'll be hearing from some of our great local sponsors. Of course, the Capsa Pizza Player of the Game will come up. We've already given out 1 pizza today. We gave that out up at Hall there for our soccer game. More action coming here from Hokefield and Gardiner. Tomorrow, it'll be boys soccer as the Levitt Hornets will buzz into town to take on the Gardiner Tigers. 3:30 kickoff here from Hokefield. And then again, we'll have boys soccer again, as we've featured the boys soccer teams 3 times. They've had 3 straight games on Munson Media here. Great game against Coney. Went double overtime yesterday, a 1-1 tie.
Oh, wow.
Tomorrow we'll have the Levitt game, and then on Saturday morning, a 10 o'clock matinee, early morning game, I should say, not matinee, early game tomorrow, Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. Maranacook will take on the Gardiner Tigers in boys soccer. So
it must be fun having that variety of sports.
We're covering. I'm becoming. Coach McNally says I'm becoming quite an expert in field hockey, Coach Burgess.
Don't try to go out there and play.
I couldn't play it. No, I couldn't play it. I'll leave that to my wife, Beth. But she says I'm getting pretty good at it.
Well,
so here we go. 22 seconds left. Madison still has another timeout. They've been going to Willette if they can, and they will throw it over the middle here and dancing around and making a move. It was like everybody thought it was going to be a stop, but it wasn't.
And he's down about the 3-yard line, right?
So they got they got to hurry up.
Yeah, 7.
That was coming out of the backfield. They'll get set here, and they'll get it off just in time. It'll be the final play.
Could be a touchdown. He's got a touchdown.
And I think they've got the touchdown.
My word.
What a play,
Wow.
Cabrera.
What a great throw and patience by Cabrera. And boy, oh boy, that was something.
So they'll go for the extra point here. They went for 2 the first time. They got it. So we'll see what they do. They hurried up to the line, and they really executed. They really executed it well. It was under 10 seconds. They went up. They all got set.
And
that was Nichols on the catch here for the touchdown. So give credit to Caleb Nichols, number 20. He gets credit on the touchdown catch. They'll go for 2, and then we'll show you the replay of the touchdown. Glad you could join us here, everybody. Got folks watching all over the country. I see Josh Haywood's watching from down in the Carolinas.
This will cut the lead in half.
As they'll get set to go. Cabrera surveys the scene. Dancing around. No pressure. In the end zone, he's got his man for, did he get it? Yeah, made the catch.
Oh, my word. I was, Cabrera is patient back there, isn't it? He's looking all around, and he can really throw that ball. I didn't think that ball was going to be catchable. Did you, Rob?
It looked high, but Thomas Crane went up like a crane, and pulled it home. Let's take a look at the
Some
touchdown.
cranes have wings, you know.
We'll take a look at the touchdown catch. Here's a touchdown catch. As the clock ticked down, they snapped that ball with just under 3 seconds left. Cabrera's looking and finally comes in over to his left and throws the ball down in a good area there where it won't get tipped or anything else like that. And he's able to make the catch in the end zone for the touchdown. As we said, that was Caleb Nichols making the catch on the touchdown. So we'll take a quick break here at the intermission. Let you know that you are watching high school sports on Munzing Media. More when we come back after these messages.
The culture in PNG is very different. It's very special. Everyone is very collaborative. Everyone is very honest, and they want to help you succeed.
I work with a good group of people. A lot of experienced people that's been here for many years. Some people that I work with have been here for 30 plus years. You have the tools to learn, the necessity to drive you forward, which are great.
I'm getting my needs met career-wise. So I'm getting the leadership experience. I'm getting the coaching that I need to move on and move up.
The greatest aspects of benefits we get here. You know, we get health insurance, life insurance, disability insurance, and it's all keys in. That's worth something to me. Along with the pay, I know I'm going to have a paycheck at the end of the week.
When I'm on the road speaking, I'm able to have sidebar conversations with everybody that wants to come talk to me. And I hear about their family and loved ones that are going through maybe cancer, maybe a critical illness, maybe something, being disabled from a job and not having the coverage that they need because their health care just didn't cover it.
I ask that you would allow one of our experienced representatives to come into your business so that we are able to educate you on the value of these very, very important products.
JMH Associates is a boutique financial and management consulting firm that can provide customized solutions for your business or personal affairs. We can provide management expertise to your small business, personal financial guidance, and organizational structure for your personal and business needs. This will allow for better communication and execution with your other financial partners. We help establish businesses, we'll help you start a new business, and we can provide IT support for your business needs. We are JMH Associates. We're proud to be associated with MunzingMediaSports.com. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Junior Trojan Football and Cheering would like to thank Maine Athletic Fundraising for allowing us to build this beautiful facility. We raised $18,000 in our first year with Maine Athletic Fundraising, $28,000 last year, and we hope to top that again this year.
I really love working at P&G because of the impact that I'm making on my community.
Once a year we will shut down our facility, and it's really cool because at that point we have close to 400 people that are spreading out over the community, helping out all of these nonprofits.
It's just a great day where we all get together and help the community, and we all have fun, and it's just rewarding to be able to give back and help other people. So that was something that we're really glad that they started. And then shutting the whole plant down and do it as a group is a big deal also.
Everybody here looks forward to that day. I don't know, it just energizes everyone knowing that we're going out and we're truly helpful out in the community. And we donate, we shut down our plant for 2 days to be able to leverage all of this manpower to go out and accomplish things that some companies say they can't even get done in a year with the volunteers they have. So we go out in one day and for several hours, go out there and do it. And people are just so excited when they know that we're coming to do that and ask us that year, can you come back and do this again? This is great. So it's a really good sense of pride at every level throughout that day of caring, no matter where you go out in the community. Everyone is very excited about it.
We're back here to Hokefield. Rob Munsing, John Burgess, Owen Munsing running our camera. Madison will have first possession. Cabrera, now he's going to drop it underneath. The Tigers will jump on that one quickly. 30-16. It was the Tigers early on. A couple of touchdown catches by Kyle Adams. And Cabrera came in, Kristen came in, and he's sparked this Madison Bulldog offense to 16 points. One right at the end of the second, so he's got them back in contention. These are typically high-scoring games, of course, as you would expect here with the way that these go.
The format,
Yeah, the format is such, so.
That last play was a good play by Owen Pushard, covering closely and not allowing much of a gain.
So they're close to the 4 seconds there. Thrown, dropped underneath there that time.
Ball was a little bit low for Sumner Taylor, Rob.
Yeah, that would have been a tough catch there if he was able to pull it in. Taylor's got a catch in the game.
Yeah, he's a sophomore.
So 13:45. We're just underway for joining us. Rob Munsing, John Burgess, Owen Munsing on camera, Calvin Mason doing our camera tutelage tonight as he's working Owen into the mix here as a camera operator for us. Can't have too many. We're getting busy. A lot of games we're doing.
Yeah.
Cabrera wants to survey the scene. He's got some crossing action there. He's going to be close to 5 seconds there and picked off. That's jumped on by Chris Spencer. Yeah. So Spencer stayed with his man for a long time, John, and he finally got it paid off there as the ball came in late. Spencer jumped in.
Yeah.
Little contact, but you know what? On the contact, John, he's got a right to play through to the ball, and you can see it. You can see what he does here. Well, we may save it. We may save. Yeah, we'll save it. The ball at the 43. We'll save the replay here. We'll bring it up to you after this first play by the Tigers. Chadwick at quarterback for the Gardiner Tigers has had a good first half. He wants to throw. Going to throw it down, and that's incomplete. Let's take a look at the interception, John.
Yeah. I think the one of the things that was problematical here was the time that it took to throw the ball, and it just gave time for the receiver to come up. Those over here on the sideline, the receiver and the defender were standing there waiting, watching the quarterback to see if he's going to throw, and it was just an easy spot for the defender.
Coming back just a little late to the action there. It's complete out over the middle of Kyle Adams. So Adams picks up the first reception for the second half for him. He had a bundle full, we think 5 or 6 receptions there in the first half, as Kyle had an excellent first half here for the Gardiner Tigers, including 2 touchdown catches. We'll bring the clock back up.
That was a great catch from coming behind, too. Ooh, almost intercepted. But Adams' catch was he had to turn back to the ball and caught it with his with both hands and his body. And so it was really and a good throw in that particular case. So
Chadwick's got Colton Doobie to his right. Quentin Martin, the center. We want to talk about Quentin here in a minute. Comes back over the middle.
He went long. Did he make that catch?
I think that was a great catch by the Tigers.
Holy smokes, it was down to the 2-yard line, Rob, or 3-yard line.
Cole Brand, what a catch and a half here. Boy. What a catch that was by Brand. Get that on the replay. We'll show it after this play coming out. What a catch by Brand.
Oh, yeah, it was
good throw, too, by Chadwick. He put it right
yeah.
in low on the money. Tigers knocking at the door. Their first drive after the Spencer interception. Chadwick wants to throw left. He does, incomplete. Take a look, John, at the replay here of the pass that's got the Tigers knocking at the door. You see Chadwick standing in there tall, waits for the break. Here it comes, and watch him drill that ball in there between two defenders.
Yeah, it was a heck of a throw. A heck of a throw. Now they're down there close with where's the stake?
Chadwick throws over the middle, tipped and dangerous.
Yeah, dangerously tipped.
Fix the scoreboard for you. Got the wrong one, came up.
They don't have the down guy isn't there anymore.
Us had homework.
Yeah. Maybe only was getting paid for 1 period.
So in the third quarter, 4 quarters, they play running time. 12-minute running time.
Oh, we're in the third quarter now.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Jumping along.
Yeah, life goes by fast in these games.
Coach Burgess and I are in the overtime of life. That's where we are, 30-16.
I think some days I'm beyond.
Chadwick got motion right side. Wants to throw over the middle. He does. Incomplete.
Yeah, that was a tough one. It was thrown right into traffic, and Madison and Karabic had that covered very, very well. But it's trying to be a fast, not a bad play to call, and not it was a good pass. It was down low. No one else could catch it but the ground or the receiver.
Chadwick wants to throw. Got a crossing pass. He's got his man. He got a catch.
Good pass and catch there again.
So Adams with his third of the night. That was a beauty by Kyle. He catches the ball so well with his hands, John. He really goes up and he gets it, and he's just got those, what do we call them, soft hands, I think is what he's got. He's a good athlete, multi-sport athlete is Kyle.
Is he? Yeah, on that type of reception, he had to go up off his feet, and he not only has, good hands, he has strong hands because that ball's coming really in there, and good concentration with his eyes. It's a very, very difficult skill. People don't. It looks easy.
Let's look at it, John. So Adams is in the right slot. You're going to see him come right to left.
Yeah. He's coming across now. And watch him. See that? And that is tough.
Plucked it right out, and really good timing on that, John. Mm-hmm. Chadwick waited till he cleared those underneath defenders and then put it right on the money.
Yeah, I think that's an advantage that a difference I think I see tonight with Chadwick is as he throws the ball. Last week he was fading back after he got it. He'd fade back 3 or 4 steps, and tonight he's staying right up in there. And then just when he takes the 2 steps forward to throw, he's had plenty of time to see, more time to see than he had last week because he wasn't dropping back so far.
Thrown underneath, almost picked off there. They're trying to get the ball to Thomas Crane. Crane's got a catch in the game, got a touchdown catch in the game.
Eli Harris was right there, ready to make it, but it was just thrown behind him. Eli, of course, plays for the Tigers. He was the defender on that play.
Good to hear Sam Shaw on the PA here tonight.
Yeah. I realized he wasn't here last week, and I didn't know what was going on. Thought Sam was drafted again back in the military.
Second and 15. Cabrera's surveying the scene. Bounces around. Now he wants to throw it underneath. He does. And incomplete. Just tough catch there. Trying to go down and snag it was Crane. Wasn't able to get it up off the ground. So,
but it was the best place for him to throw the ball, because otherwise it would have been intercepted because there were two men covering him. Crane.
Glad you could join us here tonight. Get your ready. Coach Burgess and I, and between the quarters, we'll have a little mini debate between us. We'll yell at each other for a while. Get you ready for the presidential debate coming on later tonight.
Yeah, we never did that before. We've never practiced this. I want the viewers to know. We've always
we never yelled at each other. Cabrera wants to let it go. Now he's going to come back off left. Now he's going to throw it, and he's got his man.
Yeah, the man, the receiver, 21, just did not quite judge it and came forward, and the ball was thrown long and over him. It could have been a big play, and a big play in the game, because it would bring him up to 22 points to 37. A lot different than what it is now.
So there's the punt. And
it's got backward spin.
We'll just catch it right there at the 35. So they'll be looking as if they were going to start a drive. It's not much different than if you were starting the game with a drive. They've got to get out to midfield. So we'll see what they are able to do, the Gardiner Tigers. Glad you could join us here on Munsing Media Sports. Tomorrow, soccer, 3:30. Levitt buzzes into town to take on the Gardiner Tigers in boys soccer. We had a good boys soccer game here, one double overtime game.
With Coney,
against Coney. It was a great game. So we'll see what the Tigers do against Levitt tomorrow. Incomplete, just out of the hands, in and out of the hands of Cole Brand.
Yeah, he almost had one hand on it, or almost had a chance to grab it, but did not.
Tigers will have a second down, 15 yards to go for Chadwick. He wants to pick up a part of it. He does. Throws it out to the right side. Little hitch pattern out there. It's going to pick up probably about 7-8 yards there in the little stay route. So that'll bring up a third down for the Tigers. They've not punted so far tonight, so that's good news for the Tigers.
Yeah, that was a good catch by Zach, too. Had to come back for the ball.
Zach with a couple of catches tonight, John. For the first down, can they pick it up? Tigers go over the middle.
Yeah, looks like he got it. Oh, yeah, you got it. You got it. Yeah.
So Zach, back-to-back catches. So Quentin Martin is up for an award, a scholarship award, through that Great American Rivalry Series. So I've been voting online for him. I'll try to get the web page up to let folks know, show you where you can go vote for Q-Man there, and let's get him some scholarship money. They've got the catch out there. That's a great snag by Josh Spencer.
Yeah, good job by Spencer.
So Spencer with a nice catch. Tigers have got a bountiful of great catches tonight. Very athletic catches and perfect conditions here. No wind at all. 54 degrees.
And I think the game last week helped out the receivers because they knew what to practice.
That was thrown into traffic. Good defense that time. I think it was Benito.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah,
right.
He's a sophomore.
Yeah. He had good coverage.
Shiro Benito.
Good throw, but
second down for the Tigers. Second and 15.
Wyatt Chadwick still in there.
A little less than 15 because they picked up some yardage there. So Chadwick wants to throw. He throws. He's got a window. Wow. Looked right in the window and threw the ball right through the window. Still on the fly down inside.
Did he get down to the 3? He did. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the two defenders spread right out away from him. Neither one were close enough to cover him, but they were on the same yard line as he was. And they threw the ball right in the middle.
What a series.
Yeah.
For Zach.
Yeah. Yep.
It's got 3 catches on it. They had first and goal at the 5 for the Tigs. They're looking in the corner of the end zone.
Ooh, that's going to be too far.
I think that's thrown away. It's a good job.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Good coverage that time. Throw the ball away. Live for another day. They've got 3 more downs.
Yeah, and they still have that 4-second rule to get rid of it, too.
Yes,
and I think,
exactly. Yeah, you don't want to take the delay. They call that delay a game on the penalty. So.
Yeah. And he threw it well out so no one could get it.
Moving clock, 3:20 for the Tigers.
Whoa.
First penalty of the night. They jump a little bit.
Is that might be the first penalty of 2 games. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, no holding calls.
Yeah.
That's one thing, right, John?
Yeah.
That's one good thing about this.
No blocks in the back.
Yeah, no blocks in the back. No things like that. So they'll move it back. Tigers looking to go. They're going to throw it on the outside. They get the man and
didn't get in the end zone though.
Just outside, maybe. Hard to tell.
Oh, it's about a yard.
About a yard. So it's going to be 3rd down.
You get 2 downs to get.
I think.
Would they run a quarterback sneak here, Rob?
Yeah, quarterback sneak. Good call, John.
I wonder what would happen if he just snuck up a little bit, wasn't as far back from the center, and then had everybody flare out or something. And
I don't know if I think you can run the ball if you want. I don't know. I don't know all the rules here. Yeah, I know we'd probably line up in power left eye and run 37 rep. That's I'd have that call probably coming out pretty fast. All our tailbacks, if any of them are watching this, said, "Coach, run 37 rep."
Yeah.
Jordan Hersom doing the coordinating of the offense back with us here after taking a year or so away. The throw incomplete.
Yeah, that was a tough one. One of the few that he's thrown all night, but it's going to be a big 4th down here now, Rob, as far as, especially as far as Madison is concerned, Madison Carabek.
So Chadwick wants to throw. He's got to get somebody wiggle open. He does, incomplete.
Wow.
So Madison holds.
Yeah, Madison holds on the 1 yard line. That is.
It's almost hard to. You get down to the 1 yard line, and obviously, not many times in high school ball, you're going to throw the ball there. You're going to try to, particularly in first down, run it in, see what happens. But you don't have to defend quite so much of the turf there, and so you can really crowd the receivers and all that. So
that's
Madison did a really good job on the defense. Got to give him credit for that. So I mentioned Jordan Hersom back. He's taken over. He's a teacher coach now here, as he's taken over the health position at the high school. And, Jordan is part of maybe the greatest football coaching family in the history of Maine high school football.
Yeah, they're really something.
We'll go through the family tree here for you when we get a little bit of a break.
Is he
John.
coaching with us at Gardiner?
Yes. Yeah, he's our offensive coordinator.
That's going.
He's back at it. He was here for a couple of years, a year or two, and then he moved on, and now he's come back. So.
Well, it's interesting because the Hersom family started in Gardiner.
Yes, absolutely. It's all come full circle here with his grandfather Doc Hersom, who played here.
That's right.
And then, of course, Doc became the legendary coach and coached the twin boys, Jim and John, at Edward Little. They played their freshman year at Gardiner.
At Gardiner, right. And that was my first year here.
Yeah, that was 1974. And we came in with Coach Wolfgram in 75. And I can remember, down the left side there. We'll get back to that.
Whoa.
On the hunt and getting some good territory out there.
Wow, that was the biggest play of the game.
Well, there's a whole tie-in here with John Wolfram, who had led the Madison Bulldogs to an undefeated state championship in 1974 in Class C football. John was hired as the head coach at Gardiner in 1975, and when the Twins would have been sophomores that year, Jim and John, and Doc whisked them out of town and took them to Edward Little with him, which was a smart move because Edward Little then won a state championship when his sons were playing for him.
That's
and, of course, they went on and played at the collegiate level at UMaine. And, of course, Doc continued his great career there. And Jim and John, of course, went on to legendary coaching status here in the state of Maine. And now Jordan, Jim's son, is coaching here at Gardiner, so it's all come full circle.
Keeps on going. Well, the circle may be not broken and keep on going too.
So they'll reset the clock for 15 minutes, and
So that means that does Madison, Karabeck still keep the ball? Are they still on offense? Or
Yep.
Is there,
Yep.
okay.
Yep. They'll start the fourth quarter. So I want to try to find, I promised you the cheerleader video, and I just looked down at the kids, and they're working hard. So I got to go through my email for a minute to see when that came in. So I may let Coach Burgess talk for a minute while I
Yep.
try to find that, download that, because I want to make sure that I get that up there. So
Back in motion.
Why don't you take this, John?
And it's a handoff, first handoff running
That's why
play
I
of
gave
the
it.
game.
That's why I gave it to you,
Yeah,
Coach Burgess,
yeah,
for the
and that's-
running play.
Yeah, and that's probably why they ran it, because they knew I was announcing it. And it was amazing because he picked up 7 yards, I believe, and well, maybe 9. And yeah, they get you can more get a first down.
So stay with it, Coach. While
Yeah.
I find that.
Yeah, and they're trying to. That was the second running play in a row. That'll probably make history in this kind of football. 2 plays running in a row, but that one didn't go for anything. Matter of fact, it was thrown by a little bit of a loss there, and you can't keep running the running plays in this type of offense without any blocking, and that's how the game goes. So now it's second down on 12. Fake handoff for the run, and now he's looking deep, and he's throwing deep, and caught it deep, and for, I believe, a first down. That gave the great patience by number 38, the quarterback, 32, the quarterback for Madison, Chris Cabrera, and he threw the ball right in there, and a fine catch and first down. Big play. It's a big play because it's we're in the fourth quarter now, and 13 minutes to go, and they've got to get a score here, I think, or a score here would make it a 1-score ball game for them, and make it really exciting.
I'm having no luck finding that
one
video.
underneath. He threw the ball underneath that time. Cabrera threw underneath to Caleb Nichols for a very short gain. And you don't know, is that, what they got for down? Sam's got a fourth down on the board? It's just saying first down, yeah. And it looks like it's on the 5-yard. Oh, that's, 15-yard line. Well, actually.
Okay, we'll get that video.
14.
We'll
That's
get
14.
We'll get that cheerleader video for tomorrow.
Okay, it's 14-yard line and first down. So that got a little motion coming back. Motion man goes down the middle, and he's looking to throw over to the right, and a good throw and a good catch. Good throw by Cabrera again to the outside of number 8. Oh, that was 21. Okay, 21, Dimitri Turcotte, who is a senior for Madison and Karabeck, and I don't know where he goes to school, Madison or Karabeck. You folks who are watching it from Madison and Karabeck will probably know. They would probably be good if we put a defensive teams thing online at some point, their roster and numbers. That would help out the folks back
Yeah,
home.
it would. Cabrera got thrown underneath there and connect with Bryce Willett.
Yeah.
Willette's been the guy that they want to go to when they're into the red zone. He's got he had that earlier catch and made a great catch on an extra point as well. So he's been their go-to guy. 11:20, a lot of time left in this one.
He's a senior and a good experience. Right now, they're on the 2-yard line. They get 4 downs to get it in, and 11:08 in the game.
They'll survey the scene. Now it kind of breaks down and thrown late and incomplete.
Yeah, incomplete. He threw back to him. I was wondering if the quarterback can run or anything else. I mean, get it 1 yard. Why? I guess they can't block, though, can they?
No.
Yeah, that would be too rough. So it's going to be second down and 2 to go. and on the goal line. They come out with a strength to the right-hand side, thrown in the corner, overthrew him. Yeah. So it's going to be third down now, and it's getting iffy down here for Carabic Madison, and it's an important 2 yards to get in the whole view of the game. And if they don't, they'll still be able to have Gardiner down and deep in their own territory, but it's going to be a lot better if they get the touchdown.
Yeah, don't forget they stopped Gardiner, John, down in that area. So
yeah.
So they're going to go left side. Now come back to the right. Now look over the middle. Throws. He's got his man. Did he get him? No, incomplete.
Yeah, I couldn't hang on to it. It was a pretty good movement there by the quarterback. I thought that was good. But they did a great job of coverage in the defensive. I was going to say secondary. They're all secondary. And but it was very, very good defensive coverage by the defense. It wouldn't be defensive coverage if it wasn't something else.
So 9:15, moving clock. Madison, it's got a fourth down.
Fourth down now. This is a biggie. This is about as biggie.
So Cabrera surveys the scene, going to bring his man back in motion. Throws over the middle. Tigers converge on it, but it's intercepted. Looked like that was Chris Spencer on the interception.
Yeah, it was a great interception, too. It was down low, and he had to dive for it. Number 80, Chris Spencer, and made a great catch. Great catch. Good
Okay, take a look at this right now, folks. This is that Madden Challenge. This is where you're going to go. Lisa Munsing sent this along to me. This is a great rivalry challenge here. So put the game in your hands. Register now. No entry fee. And what you can do is this is where you're going to go and vote. The voting's open here on the Great Rival Series. So Tigers will have the ball first down here, set to go. And more information on the Gardiner Tiger football page on Facebook. You can find the information on where to get that. 8:55 left here. Tigers want to go up and deep. Wheel route to Adams. Can he get it just out of his hands?
Good effort. And number 7, Bryce Willett was coming over, senior for Madison Carabec, and if he didn't, he was close enough to him where I think if he had his hands on the ball, the offensive player, he had a chance of knocking him down and out of bounds or knocking the ball free. But a good play, good pass, and good catch. Not a good catch. It was out of bounds.
So the throw underneath.
Yeah.
That's 88 again, Zach Christen.
Zach Christen.
Yeah, Zach's had 4 or 5 catches now in this game. He's done a good job at the tight end position here. Got good hands. Bodes well.
When you call it tight end, is he's tight end to the sideline?
Well,
no,
he's going to be a tight end, I think. Maybe, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Got tight end number.
Yeah,
kind of 88.
Right. Right. It's a good number. 88.
It's a wide receiver number 2. So I'll have to ask Patrick what they consider him. 37-16 Tigers. Remember, stay with us post-game. Coach Burgess and I will get together and we'll decide who gets pizza.
Oh, wow.
Of course, you can all have pizza. Get right up there to Caps's and order it up. Thrown underneath and thrown away and drilled down in the ground. I think that was a throwaway by Chadwick. He was forcing it at times. Last week, John, as you had mentioned, he's doing a much better job. Throwing the ball way out of bounds a couple of times and things of that sort. So it'll be a fourth down. Tigers will come in and would they go for it on fourth down? I'm not sure whether they turned it over on downs, I guess, is what they did. So they turned it over on downs. So it'll be, with 7:07 left, it'll be Madison Bulldog. Glad you could join us here tonight. A beautiful night for football from Hope Field. And it looks like they've added another game in here. I got something for the next week. They scheduled Edward Little Monday afternoon. We're already committed to do our contracted work. As we've said, Halldale High School has hired us to do all their fall sports. So we're already committed up there for field hockey, and I'm the only one that does field hockey. But we'll see what we can do about maybe getting a camera crew here and let Coach Burgess go if he wants to go, or find somebody come in with him. Maybe Sammy Sherrill will come in with him.
Yeah, that will be fun.
Oh, that's going to be 6.
Game's over.
It's going to be an easy pick and go here for the Tigers, and sometimes that's what happens. You'd be better off getting sacked if they was able to do that.
Yeah.
Colton Doobie
had the longest interception run of the year, Rob.
Yeah, I would say that's a given here. So we'll watch Colton's interception and truck into the end zone by himself here as Colton said, "Thank you very much. I'm off to the races."
Yeah, that was amazing.
So
catch and run.
We'll pick that up after the kick here. They'll get the ball in the game here for the left-footed Connor Bell. We'll see if he can ring another one through. 43-16.
He left-footed?
No, he's got somebody else kicking.
Yeah.
So wait a minute, that's going to be up and good too. Let's see who this is.
Yeah, number 30, isn't it? Oh, or no, it just looks like 30 because of the.
So it's Kyle Adams on the kick.
Kyle Adams.
Yeah, Kyle heard there was a pizza on the line, so he got out there and did the kick. That's what he did. He's playing for that. We're going to call him Mr. Pepperoni.
Pepperoni pizza.
Okay, let's take a look at the Doobie interception. So they get cross motion there. Coming across was Willette.
It just didn't look like. See how they're not really running hard here in this pattern.
Yeah, so they're kind of, and it's close to the 4 seconds, so they got a little panic going on there. And Doobie said, "Ooh, okay, see ya."
Yeah, it didn't look like they were.
And we came back the other way, and we track Colton down the far sideline.
Yeah.
On his run.
I tell you, I wonder how many.
Munsing with the camera work, doing a good job, Bowie.
I wonder how many games they've played. Oh,
back to action, almost another pick.
Yeah, 32 was coming over towards it that time.
Well, the Tigers played Coney. They played the game here. They played at Marana Cook this week and won. So they've had 4 or 5 games.
Yeah.
I think they went up to Winslow and played. So
wow,
they might have had 5 games.
I think it might be showing. I don't know how many Karabek has had. Madison Karabek. But
not sure. Yeah, it's not an even. It's not an even playing field as far as the number of games. It's kind of catch as catch can.
Sure.
You say, okay, hey, can somebody come up and play us? So
new
quarterback in the game is Bryce Willette. Willette wants to throw down. He throws. It's short. Good defense by the Tigers on that one. They were trying to connect down there with Caleb Nichols. Nichols got a couple of catches in the game. Tigers had the defense there. It was Cole Brand, who's got an interception tonight as well. So Brand's got an interception in the end zone. Doobie's got one that he took to the house.
Yeah, it was unbelievable one going all the distance that he went. So, that was good coverage, and it was a little bit, not a fast pass, so it gave him time to get into pickoff position.
So they'll pick up the first down with 4:30 left.
Good throw and catch through to the outside so that the receiver was the only one that could have catch it, and he, 21, Dimitri Turcotte made a really nice catch. Give him a first down. I know the Madison Karabek team has they've made a lot of first downs, Rob. They've moved the ball, but they just haven't been able to get into the end zone.
Yeah, they've got the 2 touchdowns, and those came on back-to-back drives that they had in the first. That was when they changed quarterbacks and Cabrera came in. So now doing the honors is Bryce Willette. He's going to throw it underneath, and there's a tag, and they're going to scoot it out. That's Turcotte again, getting some other guys in the game.
They had a play where they were expecting to pull the defender over on the left-hand side, pull him in, and they were swinging the motion man down around the outside. And that was going to be that was the first look, but the quarterback made a really nice decision, and Carrera saw him open on the left-hand side and made a nice throw. Well, it wasn't Carrera. Carrera caught it. Yeah. The quarterback. On that number 7 threw the ball. It was Bryce Willette, and Carrera was, I believe, trying to get the number. Yeah, it's Carrera. Yep. they moved him from quarterback to end, Robbie.
Yeah. Giving some other guys a opportunity to get a little action in.
Yeah.
Drilled in there.
Yeah, I have a feeling that Cabrera is one of their top athletes to move him up to that position. And if that quarterback, number 7, can come along, Bryce Willett, and he's looking pretty good here. That might be a good combination for him in the weeks to come. So now it's first down, 15 yards to go.
So we're hoping that we'll be playing for real in the spring. Of course, a lot of that will depend on what happens in the winter season. With that pump fake, he wants to go deep down on the post and incomplete.
Yeah, there was no chance
Chose to go
of that.
down.
Yeah, that was the best thing he could do was throw it away from that one.
Tigers had the defense too.
Yeah, they were well covered.
So as we said, Monday we'll try to get some type of coverage here. Maybe certainly it's not going to be me because I have to do field hockey. I'm the only field hockey play-by-play person we have. So
we can do it, Rob.
We'll send some folks over with you. Maybe try to find somebody to work with Coach Burgess and send a crew over here to bring you that EL game. I got to see if it's what the start time is. It just came across my email today, so we'll see. We'll let Zach to pass. He wants to shoot.
Get a crossing man.
He's got him wide open.
It.
This is Taylor with it. Taylor going to be tagged.
If they hurry, they have time for another touch. They got 10 seconds about. By the time ball snap, no, it's going to be later than that. They call timeout at 1:09.
Yeah, they want to give a chance to get it back in again to see what they can do, see if they can get a touchdown here before the end of the game, of course. Take the timeout and see what they can get cooking here.
And for you fans out there who are watching it, you got to remember that the clock does not stop on an incomplete pass like it does in 11-man football.
Well, that's got a day and a half. Now he's going to throw it incomplete, tipped away down by the soccer goal.
Oh, he's got 39 seconds. He can maybe get another play in. Oh, they called timeout, did they?
Yeah, they got timeouts. Might as well use them. Doesn't do you any good.
Yeah, well, they letting the clock run.
Well, I don't know. Maybe they don't. If you got timeouts, it doesn't do you any good on the bus.
Yeah.
So they may have used them also.
They'll get one play off.
44-16, Tigers have been ahead early and often, and now they want to roll left. Little flea flicker play. You got to like it for the touchdown. I like that. We'll take a look at that one. That's a cute little. That's a 7-on-7 type play for sure, John.
Oh,
right?
no question.
It's one that's right out of the side yard.
That was the quarterback throws to the quarterback who throws back to the quarterback for a touchdown.
That's right.
That's a tough call.
Nice little one to end the game here.
It's interesting to see the few running plays they've had. They've had the running plays they've had have been well played, with the exception of maybe one, and certainly well designed. I wonder if Gardner will look at the film and say, gee, maybe we ought to incorporate some of that.
Well, the Tigers did get the 44 points tonight. They doubled up the Bulldogs, 44-22, with extra point to come. Willett wants to throw. Now he's going to wait. And now he's going to drill in complete. So that'll be, of course, the clock stopped after the score. Let's take a look at that little flea flicker play, John. You described it. It looks like one of the plays used to run down in Weymouth there.
Yeah, it was on Worthing Avenue.
Yeah.
On the concrete.
Well, that actually made a nice play there, didn't he? When he went back and he scooped it up with the one hand and he went.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Sam's apologizing for something.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Sam.
Maybe he was apologizing for himself. I don't know.
That's kind of funny.
I doubt that. But no, I think he probably was.
I think it's just, as he, with the fans, he didn't have, not the normal kind of thing. So,
yeah.
Tigers will have the final play here. Let's see if they try to go down deep. They will incomplete. So that will be the ball game. The final score 44-22.
Big win for the Tigers.
Yeah, it was a good win. Nice night for football. Just great out seeing the kids run around and doing all those great things. Let's take a look at the. We'll take a look at tonight's Capsa Pizza Player of the Game award here. John and I, of course, were separated by a little bit, but we'll send mental images back and forth, and we'll come up with a award winner. But first, we'll take a break. We'll come back here to Hokefield with our Play of the Game award, courtesy of Capsa Pizza, after this.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Capsa's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
We'll come back live, seeing the Gardiner Tigers doing a good job tonight here as they get the win. We'll take a look at the final 44-22, and we'll name our Capsa Pizza Player of the Game. He was up early, getting the job done, and it's Kyle Adams tonight is going to be our Capsa Pizza Player of the Game. So congratulations, Kyle. You win the Capsa's Pizza Player of the Game award, and that goes to the player who was able to do outstanding play here tonight for the Gardiner Tigers.
And I hope Kyle remembers that the announcers get a pizza part of that pizza.
So Kyle got the Tigers going early, had the first two touchdown catches, a long touchdown catch, put the Tigers in really good shape, and terrific game here tonight. Nice job all around for the Gardiner Tigers. They get contributions up and down the lineup, both on offense and on defense. So good win for the Gardiner Tigers. They'll be back here Monday. We'll try to put a package together of people there that can get this out to you. And the place to check is on our website. Check us out on Munsing Media Sports and on Facebook. And you'll know what we have cooking for you. So until the next time, for John Burgess, for Calvin Mason, who did our great camera tutelage tonight, Owen Munsing and his first work as cameraman here on Munsing Media. I'm Rob Munsing. Till next time, so long, everybody.